Everybody, it's Harry Bucks with the Technical Trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Wednesday the 21st of August. These are the charts of the day. Kind of a consolidation session and a little volatile after the FOMC spoke today, but the market ended up higher and a lot of stocks we followed did well. Look at apps go. Digital Turbine stock has gone from 112 last October to 747 today. 762 is the high actually. And you can see the way it closed and this stock broke out of a wedge and looks to me like it's headed towards 9.5. That's my target. Up next, CDMO, also a swing given to you in early July when it was trading around 6, is now over 7 and running, and my target's about 8.25 coming up. Looking very good, good technicals. CHRS, put a swing on that one today. This is a stock I've liked since it popped here and formed a flag. Broke out there, pulled back and retested and then ran up. The falling wedge was did take out a little bit of support but held the trend line, popped up and wedged and then broke out a couple days ago. It's still running now. Anything to 23.70, we could see 28. CBNA Carbonate making new all-time highs today, jumping another 647 or 8.5% on 2.8 million. Best volume in about 8 days. Looks to me like it might be headed to the $100 range. Stay tuned. DQ, Chinese semiconductor that I've liked for months after breaking the declining pattern here and then consolidating for 4 months. It broke out and it's been another 90 days consolidating, but boy, did it break out today. Up 753, 16.6%, and 650,000, the biggest volume I've seen on an update going back to November. So for me, I don't know if this is done or anywhere near done. I would say let's look for a move to 62 and then 70. FND, Floor & Decor, up against resistance from the April high, but the pattern looks like a double bottom or a strong run up. Pullback retest, about a 50% fib retracement, holding support. Retesting it here, and then spiking back up. I'm looking for a test of that zone between 56 and 58 in the next couple of weeks perhaps. This looks like a 10, 12 point popper. Higher after a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave decline. Broke out today above the lateral price resistance, declining tops line and 50-day. And if it gets through the $4 range, I think it's going to run probably to retest this zone around 5, and then perhaps this key resistance at around 6. So 5, 590, 6, something like that targets. Up next is INFN, a curved swing acting well and showing a rising flag that would really, or a rising wedge that could really explode at some point. Looking for 6.5, 5.5 3/4 and 6.5 3/4 going forward. LSCC, an old swing of ours from back here in February when it was trading at 7 3/4, is now tripled, wedged or coiled, broke out again today, jumping 95 cents or 5%, 1.8 million traded. If this continues, I think we're going to see 26. And IU, showed you that yesterday, another follow-through day today. It's up 5 days in a row after a big run-up and a pullback held support at the prior high in July, and the moving averages creating a new trend line. Looking for 9.5 and 11 going forward. Pinterest, well, the fairly recent IPO from April, after forming a wedge in July and then exploding out of it, formed a back and forth consolidation zone and broke out today. I think that this stock has room to run into the 40s. Arcadia, pop, pull back. We gave you a swing and immediately popped for a couple points and then pulled back. I think it's ready to go again. My target's still 9.25 and 10 3/4. Solar Edge continues to look great and it's accelerating. In my opinion, this is a stock that can make it near 100. The current chart pattern, which looks like this, could always pull back into the high 70s, but I'm looking for a 98 to 100. Sientra, which I put a swing on and backed up filled, looks like it's going to pop again today, 30 cents or 4%. But if this base is broken, I'm looking for a move to the 9.5, 10 zone initially, and then 12. Talaria is looking good. It popped today for 92 cents or 11.5%. Volume picked up to 1.2 million. Watch this level because above 9.5, I think we're going to 11.5, 12. And finally, Workhorse may be moving again after a pretty nasty spill and pullback earlier in the month. It's recovered. It's steadily moving higher. You can see it popped, got to a resistance zone, actually slightly above it right there. I'd be looking for a retest of the 5, 5.25 range, followed by 6.5. Folks, that's a quick look at some of the charts of the day, and that's it for me. Good night, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Let's make some money.